What's up, guys? So we're back out here on FS22, and today we're going to be grabbing this planter and we're going to be hooking up our international to it. We're going to be planting that field out there, so let's go ahead and get in here and see if it starts. It's been a little bit, so let's go ahead and get in here and start it. Yep, let's put it in all-wheel drive just in case we don't get stuck in this field, and let's put it in gear. So we're gonna have to fill up this planter. I haven't filled it up yet. My seed's been sitting there, so I'm just gonna get it done today. And I have to pick up those bales. I did get a carriage, so that should help me put the bales up. So we'll do that real quick. Let's go ahead and back this thing up to the seeder and hook it up. Okay, let's go ahead and hook this thing up real quick. Okay, we got it hooked up. We took off the caps already, so we just have to get this over there. We might be able to do it in the truck, but if we can't, we're gonna have to get our tractor over here, our baling tractor, and get the fork right in there, lift it up onto it. But let's see if we can fill it up from here. Okay, so we're filling it up. I think I'm gonna plant corn over there. I need some corn. I think I have another bag too, so let's make sure. Yeah, we do. Okay, let's go ahead and back that up and grab another bag real quick, because I couldn't reach it to put the other bag in there, so let's do that. Okay, we got the covers on it. We got all the seed out. We have one more bag here just in case. That's why I bought one more. So it worked out pretty good. Let's go ahead and start planting that. We should be able to get it done pretty quick because it's pretty big. So let's go ahead and get going here. I might put it in two-wheel drive going over this field. If I get stuck, I'll put it in all-wheel. I might be able to get it done faster in two-wheel drive. Okay, let's lower our marker if it isn't already. Yeah, it is. Okay, and we're gonna start planting. Let's go ahead and lower this in a lower gear here, and let's put it in two-wheel drive, and let's turn it on. I think that's working right now, so okay, Gary said he'll take over, so we're gonna grab our 4320 and hook it up to the carriage, and we're gonna pick up some bales. And I like that international because it's very smooth. And I didn't hear it when I started. I don't think I heard the belt. It might have. I think I just got used to it after a while. Let's go ahead and get this hooked up to that carriage and get it going here. We're gonna have to pick up bales. I think I said last time I had 20 bales. I might be wrong, but I think that's what it was. So let's go ahead and get that carriage and get going here. I did change the oil on these tractors, so we're doing good there. Let's go ahead and back this thing up. It's kind of rough to get in the gear, but we're getting there. There we go. It got into gear. We parked it right behind our barn here. We didn't have much room back there because it's so tall. So let's go ahead and hook it up. Okay, we got it hooked up. Everything's strapped down good. And we're just gonna bring the bales over it. It shouldn't take too long. Hopefully I can get that over my tractor into that. If we don't, we're gonna have to figure something else out. My plan is I'm gonna unhook it over there and put the bales in there, and then hook this tractor back up. So let's go ahead and get going here. I don't see anything coming, so let's go ahead and hit the gas here. So I'm gonna have to recount these bales and see how many I actually got. But let's go ahead and unhook this. There we go. Drop the pin. And I'm gonna go ahead and grab my tractor. I don't know if my baling tractor needs a weight behind it. I never asked him. He might have one. So if I do have trouble with it, then I will get the weight from that guy I bought the tractor from, if he hasn't sold it. But I shouldn't have any problems because I do have some weights in the back of the wheels inside hooked up by the wheels, so it shouldn't have any problems. Let's go ahead and start this thing up and see if it starts. There we go. That was our second try there. So let's go ahead and pick up this bale. We're gonna lower it right down. We should be good. Let's go ahead and get going here. We're gonna pick up this bale. There we go. Yeah, we shouldn't have any problems. I don't know, I felt it come up a little bit, but I don't see if there's any problems. If I do, then I'll ask him for the weight. So let's go ahead and dump this in here. There we go. Back it up. We got our first bale here. Let's go ahead and start the time lapse so you can watch me do this. Okay, we got it all loaded up. I think I'm gonna sell a couple of these bales, and I might keep a few. I might keep like 5 or so, maybe 10. I don't need too many. I'm not gonna keep too many cows. So we're gonna go ahead and hook up to this. My tractor is working pretty good. It feels a little tippy, but it should be fine. I don't think it'll tip. But let's go ahead and back it up here. Let's go ahead and hook this thing up. Okay, we got it hooked up. Let's go ahead and get moving here. I think I'm gonna sell all these in here. Let's see how many we have in there. Okay, we're gonna sell 80 of these, and that's mostly all of them. So let's go ahead and do that real quick. This thing's spinning. We should use that international to pull this, but I think Gary's still working over there, so we won't bother him. We'll just do that. So let's go ahead and sell it. I think there's a sell point over there, up there, so let's go ahead and sell it. Okay, we're coming back from the sell point. We sold all of them. He gave us a good deal on them too, but let's go ahead and start loading them up. I did drop one over there. I had a problem, but let's go ahead and come up here. I don't think there's any bales down here. No, I don't see any, so let's go ahead and go up here. I'll keep a load in here, like 8 to 10 in here, and I'll keep them, but I think I'm gonna sell the rest because I don't really have enough room to put them up. So okay, let's go ahead and unhook this real quick. I forgot to do it. There we go. And let's go ahead and start loading that carriage up, and let's turn this tractor off before let's see how much fuel we got in this thing. We still have a little bit, so we'll have to fill all these up after, but let's go ahead and get going here. Okay, let's go ahead and start this up, and we're gonna hook it up to that carriage, and we're gonna sell these, and I'll keep those. That's what I decided to do. We don't need too many bales. Let's go ahead and hook this thing up. Let's pull forward just a little bit and let's hook this thing up. Okay, it's hooked up. Let's go ahead and sell these bales. I'm gonna have to go down the road and sell these, and I'll be back when I'm done. Okay, we sold them. Let's go ahead and get all those loaded up. I forgot that one, but we can keep that one. We're keeping 7 bales. We don't need too much. Let's go ahead and unhook this. I'm decided I'm gonna get a weight. I'm gonna ask him if he is selling a weight before I can put it on the back of my tractor, because it is a little tippy. I don't want to tip it, so let's go ahead and get going here, and I'll go up there and ask him and see if he'll sell a weight for us, because I believe he had a weight. He just didn't want to sell it with it, and I didn't think it needed it anyway because it had a weight on the wheels. But you can see it's kind of tippy when you turn, so we are gonna have to get a new weight on the back. And I believe you can put some dual wheels on this thing too. Maybe we'll have to check that out too. I might have a catalog in there and it might tell me if the 4020 has dual wheels on it. If it does, I might add it on there. Just might make picking up bales and stuff easier for when going around corners and stuff. It won't go back and forth. I might have to decide on that. And we're gonna have to wash this thing up. It works pretty good. I haven't had any problems with it yet, but we're gonna have to load this up here real quick. So I did get one of those bales that shoot them up into this carriage. That's why I bought this carriage. So maybe next time when I bale, I'll put that behind my baler and it'll shoot it up into that. So that'll be good. So let's go ahead and get this bale going here too. I don't know what that was, but we don't want to tear up our field too much, so we don't want to hit the gas too hard, because we might plant this again. So I don't know what we're gonna plant it yet, but we'll have to see. I might put wheat here again. Looks like we're filling up there. We can put 4 more bales in there. So let's grab this one here. And if you're enjoying these series, let me know in the comments down below, and let me know any ideas you want me to do for episodes, and I'll try to do them. I'd like to hear what you guys want to see on my next video. And I'm gonna go ahead and finish these, and I'll put this carriage up by the barn. Okay, it looks like Gary got done. It looks like I didn't get a couple spots when I was cultivating, but it should be good. Now, let's see if this is empty. I don't know if it's empty. We'll have to check. Let's go ahead and take the caps off after we start this thing up. No, we're not empty at all, actually. Probably 50%. So let's go ahead and see if we can get it up this hill. Gary said it ran pretty good. It was slugging just a little bit, but he said it was working really good. So let's go ahead and we're going to put this back in the barn real quick, and we're going to finish getting these bales up. So let's go ahead and do that. Okay, let's put it in reverse and back this thing up. Now, I think I'm going to have to wash this. I'm going to have to clean the floor and stuff on this. I don't want to get it too dirty. But let's go ahead and unhook this. I forgot. So let's turn this on and let's unhook this real quick. There we go. Now let's put it in gear and get going here. I think I'm just going to back it up here. I think we're done with it. I'm going to see if I can get that 4020 with dual wheels. I'd like that better. And maybe the owner has some wheels he never told me about, but we'll have to see. I'm gonna get that weight from him, so we're gonna get that. Okay, we got ourselves some dual wheels on this. I just upgraded it just now. The guys in there said, yeah, you can put some dual wheels on this, so we're gonna do that. We already did, and it looks pretty good. They had other wheels in the front, but I didn't want to put them on. It looks pretty good. I think this will be better for baling and stuff. So I think I'm going to stay with this. And I'm going to go ask the guy over there. We're going to bring this tractor and ask him if he has a weight I can put on the back of this. And I'm going to see how much he wants for it. Okay, he said he didn't have it. He ended up selling it a long time ago. So that's too bad. But this is pretty good. I think the wheels, we'll keep it down anyway, dual wheels. But I'm starting to like this. It feels better than before. But I'm gonna have to park this thing somewhere else because it's not gonna fit under the shed. So we'll have to do that. It looks like Gary did a good job on the field too. I need to pay him. Let's go ahead and pull up right here where I got it. Pretty heavy. Let's go ahead and unhook this real quick and we'll put this tractor up. Okay, we got it unhooked, so let's go ahead and put this tractor up. I think I'm gonna put it where I always put it, and I'm gonna have to put my other tractor right by my harvester, I'm thinking. So let's do that. Let's watch out for the deer in the traffic real quick. Let's go ahead and back this thing up. Let's go ahead and shut it off real quick. Let's get out. We're gonna have to go get our other tractor real quick. Okay, let's go ahead and back this thing up real quick. Let's hope this fits the doors. It might not. Doesn't look like it will. So we're gonna have to go somewhere else. I might have to park it in here. If it doesn't work in here, yeah, we're gonna have to park it over at the barn. So let's quickly do that. Let's go ahead and open the doors real quick. There we go. Let's see if it fits in here. Hopefully it will. Yep, it does. So let's go ahead and park it in here for now. And let's go ahead and shut it off. Our lights should be off. Yeah, they are. So let's go ahead and close this real quick. There we go. And I think everything else is put up. I did leave 2 bales on the field just because someone wanted to buy them. So, one of my neighbors. So I'll keep it on there until they come. And I'll put it on their trailer. I think that'll be all for this video. But make sure you like, subscribe, and I'll see you next time. Peace.